don't know if I even did my section right. I just tried to claw, throw it up really fast. So maybe what we'll do is we'll start at the first one. Let's go over what everybody has, see if we agree, and then make the rubric for it, and then move on to the next one and the next one.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The first one we don't have to do a rubric for. It's just the other three. And I don't know if you saw, I made like a Google Doc
I did see the spreadsheet.
to at least get it started.
Thank you for doing that.
It does make them really nice.
Who's typing? Is that you, Melissa?
No, that's me.
No,
Okay.
Oh, unless someone else is too.
No. Go for it.
wasn't me.
I had already started. On that just because I had a little bit of extra time. Well, my daughter was fighting me on taking her bath, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just work on homework. So
I give up.
yes, I give up. Seriously, I'm like, when I'm used to kids being at school all day, when I do my homework, it is killing me having them home all day when it's homework time. So plus normally they go to their dads. They go to their dads on Fridays. So and then they're gone for the weekend. So I at least have homework time then. They're gone Friday and Saturday. And I'm like, I won't even have that this week because he's at a conference. So my homework this week's gonna kill me just because kids are home the whole time.
Well, at least how many classes are you taking?
I have 4.
No. Well, at least I was going to say the comm class that you and I are both in. That's
Yeah.
basically done and fairly simple this week.
Yes, it is. And I've got I'm in another comm class too that is actually, it's my favorite class this semester because it's so simple and easy. And
Which one?
It's 310, creating online media is what it is. Love it. I love it.
I liked that one a lot too.
Yeah, it's simple and it's the stuff I like to do. And so it's just, for me, it's
that one
like,
was a little bit of a struggle for me because I'm not design minded. I'm just not.
Yeah, see, and I'm more design than development's not my thing. So the design part is much easier for me.
Yeah, 310, there were moments where I was crying, bashing my head against a wall because I enjoyed it, but there's a reason why I quickly changed my emphasis from design to development.
Oh, see, and I had started with development, and after the first semester, it didn't even take me the whole semester for, I'm like, yep, nope, I'm design, not development. So, yep. I thought, I like stuff that's, logical, and I'm like, this will work for me. And I'm like, nope, my brain does not want to learn a bunch of new languages. So nope, not working.
Yeah. Okay. Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay, so do we want to at least go over problem 1, make sure we agree with the list, and then we can move on to problem 2?
Yep.
Sure.
Or should we go through it out loud? Or okay.
I think we can each just read it, and then, then we can say, okay, anyone have any issues with it, and go from there. No?
Okay.
I looked over it and I think it looks good. I don't necessarily think there's anything.
Yeah, I think it looks good. It's a little more comprehensive than mine, for sure.
Mine too.
Mine too. I think I only have like 9 total things.
Yeah, I don't even have, I just have 1 for each one. So
I think I do too.
So
Looks good to me.
looks good to me.
Okay. So, power drill next.
Sorry, my
So basically, we have
husband
to
called and I had
lift
to
up.
answer.
Oh, you're
That's
fine.
okay.
We thought yours was good.
Okay.
Okay, so the drill and all, we now have to articulate each variable and then prioritize each criteria and create 5 to 10 criteria that capture the essential characteristics of the for this drill, and then make the rubric.
I think it looks good.
I just don't know because it says 5 to 10. I don't know if we need all these criterion. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I wasn't sure if I needed something for everyone or not.
That's what I was wondering too on mine, but I mean, on like the example one, they have even more than I have. So,
Well,
Yeah.
the first example one has exactly 5. It's a novice, so people will be able to learn it authentic. It feels authentic. That's a trust one for that one. Time, familiar, and obvious. So the first example on page 75 only has 5 of them, which I think,
On what page did you say?
75.
well, I mean, this says
10.
5 to 10, and there's only 8. So I don't know if you need anything from every category, but it looks fine. And she has something, so I don't necessarily know if it matters, but
Funny. I put efficiency and trust on mine too. That's kind of funny for priority 1.
For what?
I was just saying that on the stopwatch, I also put efficiency and trust as priority 1.
I think I did too on mine.
Well, I think it makes the most sense though with some of these things with all, I mean, that it would make the most sense with all of them. You want it to work and you want to, I mean, you want it to be efficient, but you got to know, you got to trust it's going to work. So I think it makes sense with the things we have.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. And I don't think, I mean, like we've said before, as long as we justify our answer, I think the whole point of the class is to see that there's different viewpoints. You know, people think different things, but as long as you're.
I think that works. Well, that's fine.
Okay.
I just
Alright.
didn't know if like somebody felt like they were totally pushing it out there by getting all of them.
Well, I know on mine I left out motivation, but that's only I wasn't sure if there was even a motivation really for the stopwatch. But I thought maybe the motivation could be that it was portable because it's now on your phone. But stopwatch apps are on your phone too, so I don't know. Anyway, we can get to that when we get to that. So
I mean,
no, go ahead.
sorry, I was just gonna say, I mean, I feel like, I mean, I guess we could delete something, but I mean, I feel like it's already there and it works. And I mean, I just feel like it's fine unless it's gonna make our job harder on the rubric. I don't really know if we need to delete anything, but.
Okay.
You know what? I think the efficiency, we should change it. The screwing and the unscrewing should be 2 different things.
Sorry, cut me out for a minute. I have no idea what I heard. 2 different things. That's all I heard.
So I think part of this, at least what I'm getting, is that you don't want everything in there.
Okay.
And so maybe I think that we should have the ability to screw and the ability to unscrew as two different criterias. So we
Okay.
can have two criterias for efficiency.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then trust, become an expert, familiar. Label buttons.
Oh, wait a minute. Wrong one.
And I think that I almost think that the drill, the easy to use and understand should be one of our criteria. And then like maybe like the valid mental model, the simplicity, I think needs to be a priority 3. Because that's just saying that you don't need to study a manual for it.
True. Oh, what am I doing here? What one were you saying should be like a priority 1? Which one?
No, fine. where you are.
Oh, my thing's
Or
cutting out again.
Yeah, she's cutting out for me too. You were, yeah. I couldn't understand what you said.
You sounded like a robot for a minute. A cutting out robot. At least to me.
Sorry, I think exit 7. I think that's good.
Like that? Okay.
Okay. And then we don't need to do anything for the priority 3s on the rubric.
Yeah.
Just priority 1 and priority 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna.
are we both typing the same thing?
Oh, I was gonna throw something in there, but yep, I was gonna add.
We took the mental model out. Labeled buttons.
These can just be copied and pasted in there, right?
Well, you want just like a keyword to it. Okay. Did we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Okay. So I think that is right for this one.
Okay.
Now we have to determine like the weight of it. Which we have 3 priority 1s, so I think
20% on each of those for the weight? If we have 3 of them, or are they more important than that even?
I think 20, 40, 60, and then the other ones are 10, 70, 80, 90, 100. I think that's fine.
Okay.
That comes out nicely. So the first 3 are 20 each, and the rest of them are 10.
Okay.
Works for me.
Works for me also. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay.
Matthew, why don't you go watch the movie? I need to be in my meeting. Can you go?
Okay, do we need to fill the rest of that in together, or do you trust me to fill it in, or do we want to? I mean,
I think that whoever wants to fill it in can. I think it's
okay,
simple enough.
that's what I was thinking. I'll just
Do
go ahead and fill it in when we're done talking, or or whatever. If we want to go through the rest of the problems.
Okay, yeah. So the next one's the topical guide, priority 1. I think those look good.
Should we add in under efficiency that she can get back to where she was? Because I mean, if she finds a topic and is reading, should we put that she needs to be able to get back to the topics? I don't know.
Sure.
I mean,
I don't think it
I don't-
matters.
I think it's fine. She can get to where
Okay.
she's going. So we have 1,
I
2.
didn't know if we needed more. That's all. Okay. Yeah, thanks,
So do we want to have the top 2 be like 30? And everything else be 10, or
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
okay, do we want to jump to the next one then?
Yeah.
You think I should add motivation in because all of you guys did?
I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't think you have to. Unless you want to. It's just up to you.
It probably would just go under priority 3 anyway, but maybe something like
I say should not be aggravating and annoying to use is more what I would say, because it's not like you're going to take pleasure out of using a stopwatch.
yeah, that's why I was confused.
It's more that it should not negatively impact, because there's some apps that you could use that just irk you to no end, so you won't use it anymore.
Yes, true.
So should I put under priority 3 or priority 2? Because there are some apps that really are terrible. We will put it as a priority 2 because you really don't want it to.
Okay.
If it is aggravating, people won't use it. Okay. There we go. Now there's 2 and 4, so we could do 30 and 10 again. Sorry, some of these I put on the same line and I should put them on different ones.
Like a hole. Go in.
No, similar or familiarity, is that similar to like a regular stopwatch or similar to other stopwatch apps? Because technically the scenario and the persona are showing him coming from a regular stopwatch to an app. So I wasn't sure.
Well, you still want like the features and the functionality to be familiar.
Right. I just didn't know if it needed to be similar to a regular stopwatch versus an app, because I don't think you. That was what I put because I thought it was going towards the persona, but I didn't know if I needed to change it to be similar to other apps.
No, I think the way you have it is good because of the persona that you have, that he's going from a normal one to an app. But
I think it's fine.
We don't have to like think, I mean, like do more like what we did last week where we find a score for this. I mean, this is it, right?
No.
For the rubric.
We just fill out the stars and then we're good.
We
But
don't
at
have
least-
to like, highlight the one that we think is like what it is for that one or anything like that.
No, we're just creating an evaluation rubric.
Okay.
Because we don't really have a problem. We're just like, we have a scenario of him using it, but there's not like a breakdown. Where
Okay.
there's a problem, and so we don't have to score that way.
Okay.
That's my understanding.
We would have to come up with a problem in order to score it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh no. Oh no, go down. No.
So. Oh goodness, rubrics. I hate coming up with all this stuff. Because I don't even know on a rubric where to put, so like it needs to work quickly. Is that a number 2 or is that a, like, I don't even know how to even make a
Like
rubric.
exceptional but would be like it is the quickest, it works the quickest out of any of them. It's faster, it's quicker than any other design.
Oh, so I should just go grab the scoring.
And then good would be faster than most
So I should look
designs.
at the scoring for each of like efficient. Put on here work quickly and then put efficiency and be accurate.
well, then we don't actually have a problem, so we don't have to choose.
Right.
See, this is
I
what I
wasn't
would
saying we
do.
had to choose. Okay.
Did you guys hear anything I said? I keep getting like mine keeps freezing or something. I don't know what's going on.
No, just
Sorry, I haven't.
and then you cut out.
No, I was just wondering. We don't, since there's not an actual problem right now. We're just creating the rubric. We don't have to actually assign where each of them, if it's a 0, -2, any of that,
Correct.
because it's not an actual problem, right? Okay.
Correct. We're just creating a rubric. There's no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the one under flawed where you said stopwatch is faster, would that be switched with comparable? Because it's a negative
What do you mean?
one. On the negative one, it
Yeah.
just says it's comparable, but then it says it's faster than what?
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
-1 means that this works less efficient than an actual handheld stopwatch.
Oh, stopwatch. Got it.
The
So meaning
actual,
a regular stopwatch is
we're
faster.
comparing this to a regular stopwatch.
Gotcha. Comparable to stopwatch, and then stopwatch is faster. Got it. I understand now.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I understand now. I just all of a sudden the word stopwatch. I guess I didn't read comparable to stopwatch. I was kind of like, oh, comparable to other stopwatches is what I. We're good.
See that I would be confident the app is accurate.
It's called proficient, right? I think I just needed to see. Do the learnability ones look okay?
Yep.
Okay. By the way, acceptable at the top has an R instead of a T. Just so you know.
I changed.
I don't know if you copied.
Oh, did I spell it wrong?
Yeah. So I just don't know if you copy and pasted it if we need to change it in all of them.
I did.
I fixed mine already.
I fixed mine, so it's just a
And it
top.
looks like
Right.
Miranda's fixing hers.
Yep.
All right.
When we copy these into Word, it'll tell us where the errors are anyway. So
Yeah, in this it doesn't look for the errors.
yeah, but Word will. We're good. Okay. Where are my scoring charts? I think I need to go. Shush.
Oh my goodness, I can't type today.
I actually have to go get my daughter from school. So I can just finish mine later, or unless like one of you guys want to work on it. But if not, I can just finish it after I get done back.
I think we can finish it. It's not that difficult.
Okay. Sounds good. I mean, and I can look, and if you for some reason can or whatever after I get back, I'll finish it really quick too. So, and then what time do you guys want to meet next week? Just the same, Wednesday at 11? I mean, we can
Yeah,
talk
I
on.
can't
I don't know my schedule at all for next week. Like I said before, my daughter is supposed to go into the OR twice next week. And because we're trying to coordinate 2 doctors and one of them is extremely busy, we still don't have the schedule yet. So my availability depends on when they get back to me and what we are able to do.
Okay. We can just talk on Slack. And honestly, if we just kind of do what we did this time and like kind of divide it out and then we just meet and like we can talk or, you know, whatever. I don't know. I haven't even looked. I don't know what the problems even look like next week. But anyway, I think we can work it out. So, okay, well, I gotta go, but thank you guys for everything. And I will, like I said, look over that. And if for some reason you don't get it done, I'll finish it up. So. Bye.
Sounds good, Sarah.
Okay, bye.
Okay, I think mine is done. Thanks to Brittany for her help. And Miranda's
I'm
looks
just
done.
copying this valid mental map because I don't know why it wouldn't be the same from
Yeah.
whoever is the one below me.
That's fine. I hope you like it. I just kind of brought up the scores and tried to follow what they said without going word for word.
I should just copy and paste. Is that what you're doing?
I didn't copy and paste. I just copied it from
No. Somebody just copied and pasted in one of the cells that I was about to type in, and I was like, well, that's smarter, or at least they appeared to. It was smarter than what I did.
Oh,
So I think that these all work.
might have been.
Oh, my mic, I don't know what keeps happening, and I was talking, and yes, I copied and pasted, and my mic, since I was on there, my mic keeps muting, and then I don't know what's happening. I keep getting kicked out, and yeah. So yes, I was copying and pasting. I think we're good, right, with that?
Yep.
So we just need to throw it into our,
That's
oh,
what I'm doing.
and that's what you're doing.
And hopefully with this, we see if and what we spelled wrong.
Yep, I've got several.
I'm sure I do too.
Shouldn't write like any of the times I used it, and convenient anytime I used it. And
Some words my brain just works, my fingers work faster than my brain, so, or slower than my brain, or whatever.
Come on.
Okay, I will proofread this one. Yep, design. Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
fail.
Oh wait, did we paste that twice?
Yeah, I got rid of the other one. I was like, wait a
Oh.
second. Grabbed it as you were grabbing the other two, and
Oh, and I didn't notice that you grabbed that one. I
no
gotcha.
worries. I got rid of it. What, Matthew?
Did you guys get your interviews done yet?
Yeah.
You did?
So, yeah, I actually talked to the teacher. I'm going to meet with her tonight at 6:30 to just go over project 2 and make sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure if any of you want to join, she probably wouldn't mind. But she gave me an outline in my email that was needed for it. I can send you guys that in Slack.
Oh, please do.
Great. Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm confused, and she has office hours. Let's do this.
Yeah. Well, I would join, but there's a little corn maze thing and a farm place thing that since my girls don't have school, I'm taking them to tonight. It's like a discounted night, so that will be right when we're leaving. Otherwise, I would
No worries.
join in that. But yeah, I didn't even do my interviews, and I'm actually having problems still finding people to do them. I kind of reached out on Facebook, and I had a few people respond, but I'm not sure that they're going to be helpful based on what they actually do. But I may just call it good and see.
So what is you guys are doing portfolio sites, but what is technically your target audience? because I'm not design oriented. Maybe I would call one of you guys to be my designer. I don't know.
Well, so mine would be someone who's looking for, some type of design, someone who, so my target user is someone who would go to a portfolio site to decide if they want to hire someone. So either for an actual, like job as a designer with their company, or to, like say if they wanted a website done or logos done or whatever, something like that. So
Mine's similar, but I don't do design, obviously. I prefer development. So mine is more aimed towards that. And through Facebook, I specifically reached out to friends that have small businesses. And my aunt responded to that one. I haven't been able to interview her yet, but she said she will. So knock on wood that'll work. And then, like I said before, my husband works in HR.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to give me your questions, I could have him answer. The hard thing is with my husband is he's usually only in on panel interviews when they relate to his area of expertise, which is compensation. So he's never been in on a panel interview when they're interviewing a web, but he knows the recruiter. And so he's reaching out to the recruiter for me. But I could get you my husband, but I couldn't get you the recruiter today.
No, that's great. My thing is this. So one of the people that I know that's the COO of a place here in town. The problem is he told me he'd help me out, but he just had surgery. So he's like, I'm a little like drugged up and I'm not sure I'll be any help. So I reached out to him again and now he hasn't responded again. So I'm waiting to hear back from him. And then I just have a few, so I may just, go through a few people who are like, oh, I've had to look for someone to do my website before. So you could, ask me. So I may just ask them. But I need to get on some of it a little bit better than what I have.
Yeah.
But
that's
part of it is the first part of my week is just so insane with homework. Like my Wednesdays almost kill me. And I even try to work ahead, but I just can't. Like I can't do any more ahead than what I'm doing. So I pretty much have to just, have to just finish up anything that's due Friday or Saturday is done, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday only. I don't even have time to look at it Monday through Wednesday.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're coming down to the wire and you're like, okay, I need one more person, let me know. I mean, I do have a quote small business.
Okay.
That I'm not necessarily, I mean, my logo actually came from somebody I was in a class with that they're like, oh, this is a great business, but maybe you should do your logo like this. And I was like, oh, can I use that?
Oh, yeah.
My logo came from someone else, so I might go looking for someone else to do my logo because I'm terrible.
Yeah.
Meaning I could help in a pinch if you need it.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I need somebody to design all my websites for me. Somebody else can come up with a design and then I can implement it usually. And then I'm done. Like logos, I hate logos with a passion.
Yeah.
Oh, I like them. They stress me out a little just because I have the thing about like, is it like gonna be what they're gonna like and all that? But I love making them. I love coming up with the ideas. So I like that sort of stuff. So
well then.
Okay. So, I keep clicking on the wrong thing here. We're good then with this, right? That's it? Done?
Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're ready to turn this in.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going away tomorrow morning. So my thing is, I think I might not be turning this in until Sunday. If I can't hear back from people. So, yeah. Melissa, I have a question for you. Are you still there?
Mm-hmm.
Have you worked in MySQL Workbench?
Yes.
Okay, when you go to sign in, has it ever asked you for a password?
I'm not sure. I haven't worked in it recently, but I don't think it does. Well, maybe it does. Workbook from 225.
Well, see, 225, I didn't use SQL. I didn't use MySQL. I used Oracle. A friend of mine
right.
is in CIT 111, which is Intro to Databases, and they use MySQL Workbench. And she has downloaded it, and then she goes to sign in, and it asks her for a password, and she never set up a password. And I said, well, leave it blank then. I think it comes in as root user and blank for the password. And she's like, it
Okay.
knocks me out. I can't do it. So I didn't know if you had more familiarity with SQL Workbench before, because that's where I'm going from here. I was going to head over
Right.
to her house and see if I can help her get logged
Well,
into
hold
my
on.
SQL Workbench.
Let me pull up my thing because I've got the MySQL Workbench.
Because what they're
But
supposed to do is pull it up, create a connection, write something in a certain screen, have it appear in another screen, and then screenshot that to the teacher to prove that they can connect in MySQL.
right, I do remember this. Okay, so I'm looking here. Why don't I share my screen?
I'm going to turn my screen back on.